Hi guys, and welcome to Full Body Inferno. Today we are using a couple of weights. I've got some lighter weights, which are my 2 kgs, and some heavier weights, which are my 5s. And I've got my trusty magic circle because we're doing quite a bit of inner thighs today. Prepare for the inner thigh burn. Okay, we are going to start in seated. I know, shock horror, quite unusual. Come into a cross-legged position and just come into that nice side bend. So just get that nice stretch down the side of the body, lengthen away, and then come up and swap to the other side. So just enjoy this nice lengthening, stretchy move. Get some movement into the spine, get some stretch into the obliques and the hips, alternating from side to side. Good. Okay, we'll do one more like this, and then we're going to add on a little forward roll and get that nice articulation through the spine. Good. Okay, last one back to the center. And then I want you to fold forward and roll around and feel that really nice, free little massage you get as you roll around. Nice. Coming in and round. And we'll do a few more here. Just enjoy it. Make the most of this nice, easy breezy bit. We'll do one more back to the center. And coming all the way up. Okay, bring the arms out to the sides. Okay, we're going to do a spinal rotation and we're going to take the arms with us. And I'm just going to see if I'm going to take out the wall behind me as I do this. Okay, so we're going to rotate from side to side. So use the momentum of the arms to allow the shoulders to twist. And it just feels really good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Give those shoulders a bit of a roll out, and then we're going to get into a nice plank series. Okay, so on the hands and knees, we're going to start with a knee plank. I want you to come out into that knee plank, zip the tummy up, squeeze the glutes, pull the leggings up, essential, and just hold it there for a moment. Then I want you to fold back and get a nice stretch through the arms. So we're easing ourselves in today. We're coming forward, zipping up tummy, squeezing glutes, and then folding back and getting that nice length. Nice and easy, just activating through the tummy, letting us know which parts of the body we want to get moving and switched on. Okay, we're going to do another 3 like this. 3, so just enjoy it. Think about your breathing. Think about bringing yourself into the room, leaving everything outside the door that you don't need. Last one. And coming back. Okay, from here into our tricep presses. So realign yourself so you're in a more of a box position and just bring the elbows down to the mat. Again, super easy, shouldn't feel challenging at this stage. Just warming up the triceps. Trust me, when we add on in a moment, this will not feel as pleasant. We're here for 5 and 4, keeping those elbows nice and tucked in, keeping nice and lifted through the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, curl the toes under, and guess what? We're going to add a box hover. You knew it. Coming up into that little box hover. Then we're going to do a micro tricep press. So we come down and up, and then tap the knees down, reset. We come up. Little press, and up, and tap. Good. So you'll see straight away how much more difficult this is. It's because now we're taking the whole body weight up and down with us. We've got 6. And they can be small. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Arms should be really feeling it now. And 1. Good job. Okay, let's hold that box hover. I'm going to walk forward a little bit so I've got some space behind me. You're going to walk the legs out to plank, and then back in. Walking in and out. Now, imagine you've got that tray of drinks on your back. You're trying to keep that mid-back absolutely still, okay? So nothing moves. You're not hyperextending through the elbows. You're lifting through the breastbone. You're thinking strong shoulders, strong arms. For 4. For 3, we're still warming up here, guys, so just take your time. For 2. And for 1, good job. Okay, coming all the way back in. Right, hold that box hover if you can. You're going to take your right leg out behind you. As you bring it in, you're going to bring it in towards the nose and stretch out your left leg, and then press the right leg away back into box. So it's a bit like a 3-legged downward dog, and then out into that nice flat position. This is my modification on what you do on the reformer called icebreaker. Good. Stretching out long and crunch those abs, lift them. For 5, for 4, so full body. For 3, for 2, and last 1. Come back to that box hover. Good, okay, so same thing, other side. Take that leg out long, okay, draw it in, press the leg down, get that nice calf stretch as you press that right leg long. Nice, I've got some clicking going on. I don't know whether it's my knee or my ankle. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, find that perfect position when you come out of it, and 1, good job, okay. Bring yourself back to that hover and press into downward dog. Take a moment, breathe, catch your breath. Whew, good, should feel warm now. Okay, we're just going to do, from here, a little bend into the knees, down into the hover, and back up. So it's a little active recovery. And we've got 6, and 5, and 4. Push those hips back towards the back of the room. 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. Bringing it down. Take the hands off the mat. Roll the shoulders out. Amazing. Should feel warm. Okay, guys, we're going to move on to a standing series. Grab a drink, reset. Okay, so this is like the meaty work part of the class. You're going to need your big weights, and you need to come up all the way to standing. Right, so pull your leggings up, get your life together, take your legs out wide. Okay, so we're going to have the right hand weight at the hip, and we're going to take ourselves down into a modified side lunge with a wood chop. So we're going to come down and press up and away, okay? Down, bend the knee, and up. You want to feel really strong in this position. You've got to lock those abs on, lift through the pelvic floor as you stand, and focus on nice, big, powerful moves. This cross-body motion is amazing for your anterior oblique sling, which is a sling of muscles that go from one shoulder to the opposite hip across the core. We do 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, from there, bring the weights in front of you, palms face upward, come down into a plie and bicep curl. Good. So arms come up, hips come down. Actually quite a bit harder than it looks. These 5s are heavy. Good. 6, and 5. Try and get nice and deep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come down one more time and hold the weights halfway. Tiny little pulse here. Up and down with the arms, up and down with the hips. Just catch your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1. And up you come. Good work. Okay, swapping over the weight. So, just get my hair out my face. Now, you're going to go into that side lunge on the other side. So you've got left hand at the hip. You're going to bend down, reach for the mat, and then press it away on the diagonal. You come down and press it away. And it's that overhead part of the move which gets us out of breath. Just bringing the hands and the arms above the heart. That's what gets the cardio element in. Okay, we're going to do 6 and 5. We're going to come back to our plie After this, 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good job. Okay, from there, we're going to come down and hold that plie. Just arms are moving. We're pressing up and down. Nearly fell backwards there. 9 and 8. Stay nice and low. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work. Coming up standing. Okay, keep the feet as they are. We're going to go into a deadlift, but we're doing it wide legs. So nice flat back, hinging at the hips, coming down. Get that nice stretch and stand. Okay, so use this just to catch your breath for a moment. Slightly easier than what we were doing. Let's just take it as a bit of recovery time. But think about squeezing those glutes as you come up to standing. So stand and squeeze. Keep the shoulders back. Nice flat back. That's the critical thing here. We want to keep our chest proud. Okay, 5 more. They do get more challenging. They do build up on you. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, we're going to add in a row. Get the weights to face in towards each other. Come down into that deadlift. Row the arms in, release, and stand. We come down, row, release, and stand. So when you're doing that row, think about wrapping your shoulder blades around your spine. Down, wrap, release, and stand. Down, wrap, release, and stand. Good work, guys. Amazing. You've got this. Okay, we're going to do 5 more like this. Down and up. 4. We keep a tiniest of soft bends at the knees. You don't want to lock those knees out. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, we go down again. We're going to modify it. We're going to lift it up, lower, lift one more time, hold, and stand. Coming down. 1 row, release, hold, and stand. We go down, up, down, hold, and stand. Down, up, down, hold, and stand. Nearly there now. Down, up, down, hold, and stand. And down, up, down, hold, and stand. We're going to do 5 more. Down, up, down, hold, and stand. Don't lose that positioning. Down, up, down, hold, and stand. Squeeze those glutes. Hold that core. Down, up, down, hold, and stand. 2 to go, guys. Down and stand. Last one. Down, up, down, and stand. Amazing. We're going to go down 1 more time. We've got 1 more move left. Hold that position. Everything's locked in. Left arm kicks back. Right arm kicks back. We're alternating for 8, 7, 6. So much harder than it looks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Amazing. Woo, well done, guys. Pop the weights down. Get some water. Bring yourself down to the mat. We're not standing for any more. We've got the worst part done, or the hardest part. It's not the worst part, is it? It felt good. Okay. So, our next focus is glutes and hamstrings. So we're going to come down into a shoulder bridge series. Now, what do we need? We don't need anything, which is good. Bring your feet down to the mat. Bring yourself down. Have a little moment. Get yourself all chilled out. Think about the ribs softening into the mat a little bit. You're going to bring your feet together. You're going to have heels together and toes turned out. So you're in that Pilates V position. The rest of the body is reasonably relaxed. You've got nice relaxed shoulders. The ribs are softened, you've got a small gap under the lower back. We're going to start with the arms down at the sides and we're going to articulate our way very carefully all the way up into our shoulder bridge. Good. When you get to the top, you take a breath in and you exhale, reattaching the spine bone by bone. Okay, so just take your time with these first few reps. We are here for a whole minute and I'm going to make sure I'm timing it. Just warming up the spine. And once we feel like we know what we're doing, we're going to add in the arms. So I'm going to add them in on my next rep. I'm going to float them up and they're just going to stay there pointing towards the ceiling as I do that nice movement up and down. So the knees are splayed out wide and the feet together. The heels are relatively close to the bum because at the moment we're really targeting the glutes more than we are the hamstrings. But do not worry, those hamstrings are going to get a bit of a beasting coming up, so fear not. Okay, we're going to be here for another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to add on now. So we're going to roll all the way up. We stop. We take one leg out long. I'm coming off the end of my mat. I'm going to have to roll up. We take one leg out long. We take the second leg out long, and then you come in, and all the way down. Okay, so rolling up, heel goes out, straighten the leg, lift the hips. Second leg goes out, keep the height. Bring it in, and slowly come down. Now, obviously, you do lose a bit of height as you go through that kind of hamstring curl move, but you've got to really squeeze those glutes, squeeze the hamstrings to try and hang on to as much of it as you can. Good, coming up. Press it out, in. It's quite an advanced move. It's not simple. Good, coming up, hold, out, in. Nice, you've got about 20 seconds here. Then we're going to modify it again. Out, in, and roll down. Good. We're coming up. This will be the last one. We fit in like this. Out, in, and roll down. Okay, roll yourself back up. We're staying up now, and we're just going to walk those legs in and out. We're trying to keep the hips as level as we can. So much easier said than done. Take your time. Don't rush this. Don't want to see any limbs flying around. It's extra difficult with those arms up towards the ceiling. If you need them down, they do add quite a lot of help because you can press them into the mat. Please feel free to do that. Okay, we're going to do 5 more reps here. Really starting to feel those hamstrings kick in. 4, 3, 2, keep that lift, and last one. Good, coming all the way back into that shoulder bridge. Keep that height. You're still in that V position with the feet. You're going to close the legs and open, keeping as much height as you can. Good, 9, 8. So now inner thighs are getting a bit of work in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Well done, guys. Okay, keep it there. We're going to half close the legs, okay? So you're in that working range. And then I want you to tap the bum down and lift it up. Squeeze. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. So you've got that half squeeze on the knees so the inner thighs are working while you go for that little lift and lower. So it's a thrust rather than articulation. Squeezing those glutes. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going to hold the last one, 1. Good job. Okay, tiny little pulses at the top. Hold those knees halfway in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Breathe. Try and relax the shoulders for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that squeeze on the knees. You're halfway in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down, hug the knees into the chest. Well done, guys. Those legs should really feel like they've done some work now. Just take a moment, give them a second to release, breathe. Okay, we're going to need our weights and our magic circle for the next section. So just take a moment, grab some water. Okay, so smaller weights, one either side of you, and then magic circle in between the knees, okay? Then we're going to come all the way back down to the mat and just get yourself repositioned. So we want to come up into tabletop. So once you're in that position, feet are together, circle just between the knees, just underneath where the knee joint is into the fleshy part of the knee. Then grab your weights. Okay, so lower back wants to be in contact with the mat beneath you. Got a nice long spine, ribs deflated, tummy switched on. Arms are going to come above the shoulders. We're going to go for a curl up and the weights are going to travel with us down towards the mat and we're going to hold. Breath in to prepare. Exhale, curl up. Hold it there. 3 squeezes on the circle. 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way back down. Good work. Okay, we go again. We come up. We go 3, 2, 1, and return. Nice. Okay, so we're here for a minute. So just get comfortable. 3, 2, 1, and down we go. Good. So you've got the rhythm now. You want to think about those ribs sliding towards the hips as you curl up, and those inner thighs really getting fired up. I can't tell whether this is hard or whether I've overdone it on my inner thighs earlier today. You'll have to tell me. Go on, shout at the screen, let me know. 3, 2, 1, and return. We've got about 20 seconds left here, or a little bit less. 3, 2, 1, and back down. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Last one like this. We come up, and 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work. Okay, now we're going to add on. So this time, arms are going to start out at the sides. We're going to pull them in together, hold, 3, 2, 1. Then open the arms, bring the head down. So actually, we're not adding on. We're just modifying. 3, 2, 1. This is our second minute. This is where those inner thighs are really going to start complaining. Curl up. 3, 2, 1. So much work in the shoulders here too. Keeping those weights hovering. And bring it in. 3, 2, 1. And release. Good work, guys. Bring it in. 3, 2, 1. Less than 20 seconds to go here. 3, 2, 1. And down. Okay. And inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. We've got time for one more rep. We're going to stay up on this one. We hold it in for 3, 2, 1. And we repeat that squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Well done, guys. Good work. Release that circle. Oh my goodness me. What can we say about that? It was hard, right? It was hard. Okay, so we are going to be moving on to a little side plank series. So just take a moment. I want you to take the legs out long and the arms out long and give yourself a big pull apart, full body stretch. Just let everything rest for a moment. Good. Okay, for the next bit, we don't need the weights. So I'm going to get those out of the way and move all the kit. Good. Okay, so we're going to be in a forearm side plank, okay? So, elbow directly beneath shoulder, feet staggered, your top leg is in front. You're going to bring yourself up into that side plank position. Okay, in this position, we're going to go for a little twist round to plank, push back into pike, down, and then back into side plank, okay? So twist round, press up with the hips, bring it down to plank, round and up. So you're on one forearm and one hand. Press, down, turn, and back to that side. Good, okay, you got it. press. It's a lot of work for that shoulder with the forearm down. So you've got to make sure that feels happy and it's not clunky or uncomfortable. It should feel like it's working hard, that's for sure. Okay, we are going to do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. We're getting trickier. And 1. Good job. Hold that side plank. Okay, I want you to go for that nice stretch and push the hip up and then back to center. 10, 9. So you're pushing up from underneath. You're squeezing the underside of the waist. 8. Keep that shoulder directly over the elbow. 7, 6, 5. I know. 4. Yes, you can. 3, 2, and 1. Collapse. Well done. Okay, roll out that shoulder. So good. We're going to swap sides. We're not doing the other side yet, but we are swapping sides. So bring that shoulder down. Okay, so forearm side plank, exactly the same, but on this side, we're going to do a little bend and press with the legs. Okay, so find that positioning. You've got a little bend in the legs. Press it out, bring yourself directly over, shoulder over elbow, and then bend. Good. 10, 9. Again, make sure the shoulder's happy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it strong. Make sure you've got your alignment. Take the top leg. 10. Woo! 9. I know. 8. Keep lifting. 7. If you need a bit of support, take the top hand down. 6. 5. You can do this. 4. I can do this, so you can do this. 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Ooh, that was my harder side. Definitely felt that one, guys. Okay, give it a roll. Give it a reset. Ooh, okay, we're going to come back to do that series on the other side in a little bit. For now, we are focusing on a little split kneeling series. You're going to need your light weights and you want to come up to kneeling. Okay, so we are going to take the left leg. I feel like my hair is just falling out today. I've got one of those hair bands that doesn't actually hold your hair up, and it's really annoying. Sorry, guys, slightly going off topic here. Okay, so right knee down and left leg or left foot down. Okay, so you're in that split kneeling position. You're going to grab your weights and we're going to take the arms just behind that leg. Okay, so toe turning out sideways. Press into that leg, raise the arms, okay? So I want you to get a bit of a stretch and then a bit of a push through that heel to get you back up. Nice. Okay, we're here for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, from here, we're going to take the weights above the head and we're going to hold them there. I want you to come down into that position and I want you to wrap that knee back. It's a tiny, tiny movement, but holding strong in that kind of lunge position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms to the side, hold them there, pulse it up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, lose the weights, pop them down in front of you. We're going to continue with a bit more of a stretchy theme. So as you press out, you're going to go for that little mermaid stretch. Press, stretching over and in. Good. And in. So you're almost getting your shoulder to tap your thigh. And you want to get that nice stretch into the hips each time. So make sure you're pressing down into that foot on the mat and getting that nice bit of movement. Reach and come down for 5 and 4. Your hip should be feeling this now. And 3, get that stretch. And 2 and 1. Amazing work. Okay, from here, come down into an elevated, well, it's a knee plank. We're doing an elevated clam here, okay? Whole leg, lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Nice and simple. We've got 10 reps here. Lift and lower. Okay, so 6. Whole leg coming up. 5, 4. Elbow directly beneath that shoulder. 3. Obliques are working hard. 2 and 1. Okay, we're going to go for some knee circles. So we come up and round, circling round for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it up. Hold it there. Lift through the side of the waist. Pulse it up. Top of the range. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo! Should have felt that in both glutes. Okay, guys. Little bit of a stretch through the inner thighs. And then we're going to come back round from the top. Okay, let's do this. So what I want you to do is open out the knees and bring the hands down in front of you. So you're almost doing like a downward dog or a puppy dog stretch, but with the knees as wide as you can, and then bringing the head down towards the mat. Just hold it there and breathe for a moment. You should feel a nice inner thigh opening. A couple of nice deep breaths. Good. Okay, a little reset. Take a moment. Okay, so where were we? We started in our side planks, didn't we? So we're going to come down. We're starting on the right-hand side this time, and we're going to stagger the feet. So we've got that little plank pike combination move here. We're going to bring you up. Okay, so we're in that position. We're going to turn ourselves round, push the hips up, almost like you're downward dogging, and then come back through to that side plank. So you do get a bit of a break from that side plank in this one. Push up, come back, turn and reset. My feet are waddling off the mat. Turn, spin, push, in and down. Good. Turn, press, in, down and round. Amazing work, guys. You've got this. 5 and 4. Just make sure you're coming in line with that elbow each time. 3, 2, and last one. Press and reset yourself in that side plank. Lift and rainbow arch over for 10 and 9. Lift those hips. And 8, 7, 6. I know. 5 and 4. Yes, you can. 3. Lift it up. 2 and last one. Collapse. Well done. Oh dear, that shoulder. Roll it out. Well done, guys. We are getting stronger, you know? That's the thing. We're getting stronger. This is the work. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So this should feel a bit more pleasant. It gets a bit tricky at the end of the first set. I think the second set's easier. What do you think? Probably all quite tricky, right? Okay, so this time it's that bend and press move. So start with that good alignment. Stretch the legs out long. Hand can either be up or it can be on your hip. And then we're going to go for that bend and press for 10 and 9, 8. Have a little wiggle around with the feet till you get comfortable. 7 and 6 and 5. We've got that little leg lift coming. I bet you can't wait. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, just re-establish that side plank. Make sure you've got it nice and strong. I've got a little problem with my hip going on that's going to click in a minute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, yes you can, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Oh, finally it clicks as I finish. Typical. Okay, well done guys. We've got that split kneeling work on the other side. Okay, just before we do that, just to give your hips a bit of a release, just take your hands behind you and your feet just outside hip distance apart and just rotate the knees from one side to the other. And it just gives the hips a little bit of love. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Amazing. Okay, we're going to go into that split kneel side series. So grab your weights. Right foot comes out. It points completely away from the body. So it's at a right angle to the other side. So you've got nice open hips. Weights come into the hands. Hands are going to come behind the leg. We come down as we stretch out through those arms. This is why you wanted 2 kgs and not hugely heavier than that. Good. Taking your time for 10, 9. Really sitting into that right glute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, let's take those weights above the head. We're holding it there and we go up and down for 10, 9. We've got that pulse coming up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold this last one down. 1. Hold it there. Wrap the knee back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse up and down through those hips. We're going to take the arms out laterally. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Coming in. Good work, guys. Okay, lose the weights. Now we've got that mermaid, so we're going to come over. Shoulder taps the thigh and back out. Good. Coming over and out. Get that nice stretch down the body and then really start increasing that movement. So get deep into those inner thighs and glutes. Press down and then it forces you to have to engage those glutes and inner thighs to get back up. You're pressing through the foot to get back up. 10 and 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to come into that elevated clam in a minute. And 1. Good job. Okay, bring the legs down. Come into that elbow support position in your sort of kneeling side plank. Okay, once you're there, let's take that top arm up to the ceiling. We're going to open and close. This should feel okay at this stage. Whole leg lifts, open and close. You're lifting through the underside of the waist. So the whole body's still working for 10, 9, 8. Is it the glutes or the obliques or the shoulders that go first in this one? That's the question. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whole leg knee, well, no, not whole leg, it's knee circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Pulse that whole leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Well done. Oh my goodness. Well done. The work is done. We get to stretch. Bring the feet together. Have the hands around the feet. Sit up tall. Open those inner thighs. Get that length through the spine. Enjoy. Good, guys. Just take a nice, big, cleansing breath. And let it all out. Nice. Okay, come into a cross-legged position. We're going to do a spine twist. Opposite hand to opposite knee. Other hand behind you. Twist around, look over your shoulder. And release into the other side. Twist around, look over your shoulder. One more to each side. Twist and stretch. Twist and stretch. Nice work, guys. Okay, we're going to finish with some roll downs. So I want you to come into all fours and then slowly bring yourself into that full roll down position. Just take a moment to let everything release. Take all that tension out of the head and the neck. Give your head a shake. Shake it no. And nod it yes. Good. Just hang out there for a moment. Let that stretch develop. Enjoy it. Okay, we're going to start with an inhale. And then we're going to exhale our way up, starting to switch the tummy on gently as you scoop it up and round, taking your time, articulating bone by bone, coming all the way up to standing. Okay, roll the shoulders, breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, slowly coming down, articulating bone by bone, letting the arms hang heavy, letting the head hang heavy, taking a moment at the bottom to release everything. You'll notice you're probably a lot closer to the mat with your hands than you would be if we did this at the beginning of the class. You should feel like you've got that nice length through the hamstrings. Just take a moment. Okay, inhale. And exhale, really slow, take your time. Don't rush this. This is the good part. Coming all the way up to standing. Let the head come up last. Good, roll those shoulders. You are all done. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.